Hello, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to New York. It is our last week here. We have some really fun things planned, starting with something really fun this afternoon. But first we're gonna get some lunch.
And Raya found this really cool vegan breakfast bar called Bliss. Check out this bear. You gonna give it a cuddle? That's a nice cuddle. What are you doing now, babe?
I'm sleeping on it.
Oh, that's cute. Our food hasn't arrived yet, but our drinks have. We've got a lavender matcha, a smoothie down there. Now he's having a little sip.
I think it's very thick.
I got a smoothie here. Check this out. Check this bad boy out. Oh yeah. Yeah, what is it?
Do you know what it is? Vegan grilled cheese.
That's just for you, Neo.
Yeah, it's all for you.
It's so pretty with the little flowers.
No. I got a glow bowl with Caesar, tahini Caesar dressing, kale, and beans, and tofu.
I got a spicy noodle curry. I love that they just throw flowers.
Maybe we can grow edible flowers.
Oh, that's a good idea. We're about to head off, and next door to the restaurant we just ate at was a toy shop that has a freaking tree house in it.
So cool.
Navi!
Hi.
Hello!
Look at the painting underneath. I'm very inspired by it.
Oh, a little
It's
mushroom
so
gnome guy.
cute.
Oh yeah, I'm so down. We have managed to, amazingly, last minute, plan a little special trip to the Catskills Animal Sanctuary. And we're gonna have a little tour now, meet some animals. Are you excited to meet some animals? And we're gonna learn a bit about what they do here.
And it's Navi's first visit to a sanctuary because we didn't go to the Costa Rica one this year. So yeah, it's her first time seeing a lot of these animals
Navi!
in real life.
Navi!
We've got like 150-ish animals who live here right now. And of course, they're all rescued. So they're gonna come to us from a wide variety of places. Most of them neglect, abandonment, stuff like that. And they're gonna come here, and then this is gonna be their forever home here. Like if we pop right in here.
I see somebody.
See, I was gonna say, do you have a guess who might live in this house?
Guess who lives in here, Neo?
Big, big blue.
Whoa.
And there they are.
Wow.
Over here we got Kevin and Madeline, and they are brother and sister.
Can I give him her? Is that him or her?
Madeline is this one, Kevin's that one.
Did she appreciate a little?
You can give a little squishy, like right on the top of the head there. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Good one.
Let's hear it again. Good job, Nia.
Oh, really good.
And three other goats are going to be in the barn right here, and a bunch of them in that field, and a bunch of them in that field over there. Did all come here together as a group of 27 in total, and actually from a place with like 100 goats. So the other ones just went to other sanctuaries, right? 100 goats, a lot of goats.
Yeah.
That was a neglect case from a farm that was in a couple counties south of here.
It's really special that we're visiting here right now because Neo, he's so curious about us being vegan and he asks questions all the time, and whenever we learn about different animals he asks if they're vegan, and it's something that's like on his mind a lot. He's kind of wrapping his mind around, so to be here and to show him that, you know, all these animals are rescued, a lot of them from farms where, you know, someone would have eaten them. And Levi, this goat, is 6, and we were just asking Lauren, our tour guide, most goats, if they're like on a farm, boy goats would live a few months before they're killed, and girls maybe a couple years because they're used for milking and stuff, but they've had goats here live for 20 years. So it's so beautiful to see. Just obviously they're free, they're happy, they're walking around, and they get to live out their full lives. There's a pig that is almost like in human years, like 100 years old, and just in that field right there, happy, living her full life. It's also a heat wave right now. Oh, it's my hair. Can you cool me down, please? Oh, that's nice. Oh, you're cooling down. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's okay, buddy.
Luckily, we waited till a little bit later in the day, so the intensity of the sun has dropped enough for the kids to be out. We have creamed them, so they have got plenty of sun cream on.
We got the 3 cows. The brown one is Darwin. She's a little bit of a goofball. Black and white with the small black spots looking at us. That's Anya. And then behind her, the other black and white one who's got more black, that is Milton. Neil, how old are you?
1, 2, 3.
3, okay.
And Navi is almost 11 months.
11 months, okay. I'd like to ask, because maybe we can find an animal who's the same age. Oh, here comes my baby. What's up, goofball? Hi, baby.
Are they bigger than you thought cows would be?
Yes.
And how old are they?
So Darwin is 6, and the twins are 4.5. Hi, baby.
What have you found, Neo?
And you think maybe it could be from a pigeon? Maybe it's a little big to be a pigeon. What else do you think?
We've had a bit of interaction with some of the animals, but we've been invited into the pig pen now. This is Jasmine and Audrey, the pigs.
Yeah.
Apparently very friendly. Well, we mentioned there's a heat wave, so a lot of animals are hiding in their sheds, understandably.
So here she is. You can give her ear pets, you can give her cheek pets, you can pet her on the back over here. I'm just not gonna step on her ears, of course. We just let her when we're walking. But you can come over here and give her lots of pets right here.
Oh,
her
she
favorite
likes it.
thing is a belly rub, but like, I don't know if I can, I don't think I can reach her belly without falling in.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be very funny for the audience, but I'd kind of rather not.
Neo, can you hear her?
Look how happy she is in her little pool cooling off. Neo, do you want to come show your amazing pig sound that you can make? I think she thought you were a real pig. That's such a good one. So when we went to the sanctuary in Wales, I remember them telling us one of the hardest things with rescuing new animals is there's a lot of like inner politics and drama with some of the older animals. And yeah, we were just told the pigs and the chickens especially, there's a lot of drama and like they have to like welcome the new ones in and stuff. So anyway, this is currently empty and this is a place where they might bring new goats and things. And I was saying, look, it's like the most beautiful spot on the pond and they have water. And so yeah, when they're first rescued, they'll try to keep groups together and they'll come into an empty place like this to like get used to their new environment. And then slowly they'll start having little play dates with some of the other ones and like figure out who goes with who and who can live together and stuff. But there's a lot to think about. It's not just like you rescue the animal and you just feed it every day. Like there's a lot. And I'm very grateful for places like this and people like this that will put in so much effort and time into making sure these animals are happy and healthy to live very, very long, happy lives. And there's also about 150 animals at the sanctuary right now. And I think this year is their 25th year of operating. And they're fully nonprofit. They basically completely run on donations and doing tours. So if you're ever visiting the area, definitely come by, especially if you have kids. Even if you don't, it's just really fun to visit and say hi to all the animals. And then if you don't live nearby, we'll leave all their information down below if you have anything to donate, if you are touched by seeing some of these animals and seeing how happy they are and how they get to live these like super, super long lives. If you want to donate, please do. I know they will very much appreciate it.
As we left the animal sanctuary, we were recommended an ice cream spot that does a lot of vegan flavors, Mickey's Igloo. And they've told us like all of their flavors can be vegan as well, which is mental. So these are the flavors that can be vegan. Banana, black raspberry, black cherry, blueberry, bubblegum, butterscotch, cake batter, cheesecake, coconut, cotton candy, creme de menthe, espresso,
Peach peanut butter, pina colada, pumpkin. Yeah, it's crazy.
salted caramel, pistachio, strawberry, watermelon. Anyway, that's the most extensive vegan.
And it's soft serve. I haven't
Yeah.
seen vegan soft serve maybe ever. I can't remember last time.
So we're,
Okay.
we're just trying to make our mind up. It's a very complicated decision. What a day. And what a beautiful visit to that animal sanctuary. It's so nice to see animals that have been saved from different scenarios and given a longer life and cared for and loved. Okay, ice cream time. We have our first ice cream that's come out. This is salted caramel and black cherry, apparently. Neo went for watermelon.
I have to vlog to commemorate this moment. Growing up in Bulgaria as a girl, any other Bulgarians out there, one of the things we used to eat was called princesses. Don't know why it's called that. It's bread with ground up meat with different herbs and spices. I've been wanting to make a version of this for so long. I like randomly will have a craving for it and like reminisce eating it. Finally, you've done it. I need to ask my mom. I think maybe she used Impossible and Impossible meat. Obviously, this is fully vegan. I just had my first bite and I literally have like memories flooding back. And I've always thought that Louis would love this. So Louis and Neo are about to try it for the very first time.
You want to try some of this?
I want some.
Also, just in general, look at how Bulgarian this meal is. We have bop, we have Russian salad, and princesi. Okay, I need you to try a bite of this.
Okay.
I've been waiting for years for you to try this. Isn't it so good? It's all about the herbs. Mom, what herbs did you use? Chubritsa is the secret herb. I don't know what that is in English, but yes.
It is another beautiful day in upstate New York, and we have come to visit a friend of ours who's actually a neighbour in Alegria who spends some of their time here, a family that spends some of the time here, and it is peak heat wave right now in upstate New York. It says it's 37 Celsius and it's gonna feel like 38, which I think that's like 102 Fahrenheit. Anyway, it's very, very hot, and we've been invited to come swimming in a lake nearby. So we're about to head to the lake, have a swim with the kids. It's gonna be great. Okay, we have arrived at lake. We are splashing around, having fun, finding little creatures. Navi's been loving it. Neo's been loving it too. What did you do, Neo?
Just going and I got married to me.
He came up to me, he goes, I want to get married to you. Oh. And then we held hands and I said, we have to say, I will love you forever. And so we did.
That's so
And so then he said, we got married.
We did throwing, I got married to Mummy.
Yeah, exactly.
This video is sponsored by Bamboo, and they sent us their new Bamboo Lab P2S 3D printer to try out. I've actually wanted a 3D printer for years, so I was ridiculously excited when this thing arrived. One thing I liked straight away is that we'd been using Bamboo's PLA Pure filament, which is plant-based and designed specifically with home and family use in mind. Since most of what we're making is for Neo, Navi and family projects, it felt like a great choice for us. Although I have so many ideas of things I want to print, what's been really fun though is printing for the kids. Neo is at this amazing age where his imagination is running wild. Every day he's wanting to role play with toys and spend hours taking them on adventures. He specifically loves this gang of dinosaurs from his favourite TV show, but they don't have official toys for the show. So instead of trying to find something similar, we thought, why not make them ourselves? So we started exploring the Bamboo Handy mobile app together. We found the models we were looking for, and we also found all sorts of other cool things we'd never even thought about printing before. So we chose what we wanted, sent it to print, and honestly, I was surprised by how simple the whole process was. I always imagined 3D printing would be really technical and complicated, but it actually felt incredibly easy to figure out. Neo was checking the printer every few minutes, asking if it was finished yet, and seeing him hold something that started as an idea just a few hours earlier was pretty amazing. Since then, we've been printing all sorts of things together. Little toys, creatures, practical objects, and fun creations around the house. What I love is that it feels less like a piece of technology and more like having a creative tool that lets ideas become real. And for Neo especially, it's been amazing watching him realise that if he can imagine something, there's actually a way to bring it into the real world. So if you want to check out the Bamboo Lab P2S for yourself, we've linked it below. We are heading to Woodstock, which is only like 40 minutes away from Hudson. We've been before. We're going to check out a bagel place, a vegan place for lunch. There's a little waterfall in the middle of town that's going to be...
Okay, let me officially introduce you to Woodstock. If you haven't watched us for a while, we have come here before. My mom actually used to live here when she first moved upstate. It was Woodstock. She had a store here. She used to just sell jewelry back then before all the clothes and everything. And then a couple of years ago, some friends visited, we came here again. Basically, Woodstock is this really sweet town. There's, again, beautiful restaurants, cafes, like all little shops. But because of, obviously, the history here, the Woodstock Festival that happened, was it the 70s? 60s? There's very much, 69, I think that's part of it. Anyway, there's very much that vibe still here, like the hippie artist vibe. Last time I was here, I went to a bookstore and they had the most incredible books. I literally wanted to read everything. It's just, yeah, really cool energy and really great like shops and yeah. Anyway, so we're just here to have a little bit of a morning. My friend is actually coming, my high school friend's coming with her family to Hudson for the weekend, so she's gonna be there later this afternoon. So we just came here for the morning, not too long, but we're gonna have a really amazing time. And it is still the heat wave. It is 100 degrees right now, I think, maybe even more, about 40 degrees Celsius. So hot, we have sunscreen everyone. We're gonna try to stay in the shade as much as possible, but yeah, it's not gonna stop us from going on adventures. Ready?
Yeah, as ready as we'll ever be. Here you go.
Alright guys, we've made it to Woodstock, and the first stop we had to get a bagel. There's a place called Moonrise Bagels. I saw a video of one of these bagels on Instagram months ago, and it's a stuffed bagel. It's like a complete bagel stuffed with things inside, and I was like, what is that? That is incredible. And I was like, I'm sure it's in Manhattan, it's in New York, but they also had a second location here in Woodstock, and I couldn't believe it. So anyway, they have one vegan option, and I actually called as we were leaving to make sure. I know they sell out of things quickly. So 40 minutes ago I called and I was like, hey, just calling to make sure you guys have any vegan bagels. And they said, we have one available, we can put it aside for you. I said, please do that. So I just came and picked it up so we can try it. And they were like, oh, it's a good thing you called because probably 20 people have asked for a vegan bagel since you called us. So we got the goods secured. I have tried this before and so has Neo, but Louis has not. So we're excited for him to try. What happened? Did you find anything or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Look at this one. Oh wow. How is this not lunch? What do you think?
Guys, we just went into the cutest little store and they had, again, amazing books, beautiful clothes. They had like crystals and tiny mushrooms and fairies, and I've been thinking maybe on our land we could build just like little house where I can have a store that ideally I'm not like entirely dependent on financially because that would be too stressful. There's not enough people in the area yet, but I think I could totally sell cute little like spiritual things like that, and of course clothes, as you know. That could be like tarot decks and stuff. Oh, how do you open this? Are you going there? Stay tuned. That could be something in my future. Okay, we found a thrift store. I feel like we might find some cool stuff.
I've got an interesting fact. I may have said in one of the vlogs before, but you know how the Volkswagen van is like the hippie van. Everyone knows it as like a hippie van. It wasn't until the Woodstock Festival where someone had painted one with like psychedelic colours in 1969, and then loads of photos were taken at the festival of this van. That's when it got its like well-known reputation for being like a hippie van. Before that, I think it was just a standard van that people would use, but it's it's because of the festival that it became a hippie van, which is awesome. From like 1 or 2 photos that were taken.
Which is why Louis ended up buying that van
Yeah.
years ago. Everything's
It's a symbol of freedom and love, that van. And for those of you also that haven't been up to date on my channel, I actually don't know if I properly announced it, but the van that I had that I converted to electric was actually sold the end of last year.
But you sold it.
I sold it.
Yeah.
My friend was storing it. We couldn't take it down to Costa Rica because you can't import like vintage vans into Costa Rica. So anyway, sadly, I had to let go. I had some amazing adventures in it, and there'll be a new chapter. At some point, maybe we'll get another one. Maybe in the future.
We need some kind of bigger vehicle for the kids.
Yeah. We'll do some fun vehicle adventures, but...
For sure, yeah.
And for those that don't know, I am converting a Volkswagen Beetle, a Bug, for myself in the UK to electric. I've basically just finished it. I haven't released any new episodes yet, but I'm going to be releasing a whole bunch of episodes on my channel, and potentially we'll do some adventures in that later in the summer.
This is the bookstore I was saying is amazing, and last time I was here I was taking tons of photos of books that I would love to eventually read or get an audiobook. And there's a whole kids book section, so I want to go check that out. Oh my gosh, I want all of these. Are you kidding? These are beautiful. Look, and they have mermaids, magical beasts, and dragons.
Wow, Neo.
Neo is 100% my child. He does not want to leave. You want to read another book about dragons? You love books, don't you, Neo? This is such a cute little kids area. Oh, I just want everything in here. Are you kidding? So cute. Oh, okay. 100%. 100% we have to get this. Wow.
We have stopped in one last little store before we head to lunch. This is a really cute toy store. What have you found, Neo? What have you found? Little babies?
The octopus.
An octopus with all these tiny little toys. Miniature. Look, it's a little school bus.
Stuck a baby.
Oh, wow. There's so many cool things here. Chickens, pandas, turtles, giraffes. I'm on a mission to find baggy cotton linen shirts. It's really hard to describe. I want cool patterns, but not Hawaiian style, and not really like plaid either. Or like,
Yeah.
it's hard to explain.
But yeah, Louis changing into a fashion guy.
Not right now.
What is that? This is the fitting room. I don't know how I would feel about that looking at me while I was changing, but you know, each to their own. Hello, we have made it to the Garden Cafe, a vegan cafe here in Woodstock that is unbelievable. We started with some artichoke dip.
It's a little bit crazy here with the kids. It always is when we eat.
It's crazy. It's funny. We go to restaurants and we try not to do screens. The kids don't have iPads. We try. And people are like, wow, it's amazing you're not giving them screens. I'm like, but it's crazy. Like, Nabi's crawling away.
Throwing stuff on the floor.
It's hard.
What are you doing, Mitzi? Anyway, what have we got as a starter?
Oh my god. Wow.
Artichoke dip. Unreal. Mains have arrived. I got a bean burger with roast potatoes, Caesar salad, and Neo got pesto pasta. We have dessert, apple crisp and ice cream. Navi, what is it? Oh. We are watching them making pizzas.
I feel like the last thing we vlogged was lunch, but since then, we met up with my friends and we just been catching our frames, we went for a long walk, and now we're getting pizza. We will try to vlog other things besides food, but this is very exciting for the kids, getting to actually watch them make the pizza.
Look, Neo, he's putting the tomato sauce on.
Look.
Wow. I don't know if Raya mentioned, but we are spending the 4th of July weekend with one of Raya's old school friends and her family. We're not going to be vlogging them, but we're going to be trying to capture a bit of our fun experience of the weekend. We, first off, this morning are going to I think it's like a summer camp. There's like water slides and we're going to take a picnic and have a really fun day. So we're heading there now, running a little bit late as usual. The others have already headed off. We need to pick up some bread, some sandwich fillings, and I need to go fill up the car.
Good morning, everyone. We are at a tiny house resort, which I'm pretty sure has tons of different accommodations, tiny houses. I see a yurt over there, different cabins and stuff, and the vibe is definitely summer camp. There's a big pool over here, there's playgrounds, there's goats, there's activities like tie-dyeing and tubing and stuff. So you can stay here and I guess do all those activities, or you can just get a day pass, which is what we've done. So we're here, it's another hot day, so it's perfect to have the pool, and it's just gonna be a fun day with the kids. It's really great when there's loads of activities for the kids to do and you don't have to think about entertaining them. And we have 4 kids between us, so we need lots of entertaining. So yeah, it's very nice. We just arrived. I can't believe this is 20 minutes from my mom and we didn't know about it. This is amazing. I think we'll definitely be back here.
Where are we going, Neo?
We're going down there.
To the river.
We're going to see the river.
I got one big skim.
Yeah.
I need to get lower.
I know, these are really good.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Nice!
yeah.
That was good.
That was like 5 or 6.
Yeah. What are you gonna go find?
Crayfish or crawfish or crawdads. I don't know what they call them.
Crawdads? Definitely not that.
That's what they were calling them at the other place.
Oh, really?
Look, there's a little one there, look. Look at that little one. It's so cute.
That's the cute one.
Can you see that one in there? We've left the river that we went down to see. We've had some lunch and now we're here visiting some goats that they have. Check these out.
Oh my gosh.
Don't nibble my fingers. So many goats. It's really funny because, as you know, if you've watched our vlogs for any amount of time, we're incredibly disorganized. And whenever we try and do day trips, it's very last minute. We just quickly look, oh, what's there to do in the area, and we'll try and do something quickly. But Raya's friends that have organized this are way more organized, and they found this place. It's only 20 minutes away from Hudson and it's awesome. And I feel like without organised people in our life, we'd never do stuff like this.
We're both too type B to find stuff like this, so I'm very grateful. Now we'll come back every year.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna get it in?
Yeah.
Wait, you think you're gonna get it in from here?
Yeah. Whoop. Like that.
0% chance.
Oh. Okay, I was just warming up.
Okay.
Neo, pass it back.
I liked how he got out of the way. That was good. Good job getting out of the way, Neo. Okay, you have to get that.
It's lemonade making time. Neo, do you want to pick a lemon? Neo, we love these little animals, that's why we're vegan. Because we really love them. What are they? Little chickens, Navi. Those little chickens are our friends, they're not our food.
They're the same sun catchers.
Suncatchers. Oh, I love it.
Okay, this is actually really cool, guys. So we've painted our heart on both sides, and now we've picked what glass. This is literally broken glass in different colors. So we picked all the colors that we painted, and now we pick some glue. And do you want to help me paint in the middle here?
I want to see. Oh wow, you did so good. Check it out. Oh, that looks really pretty.
Louis one. I don't know how we're bringing these to Costa Rica, but maybe we just make new ones. Mine and Neo's. Oh, I love that.
That's really pretty. It's another day in upstate New York, and today we have discovered a lake nearby, only 20 minutes from Raya's mum's house, called Lake Tehanek. It's Lake Tehanek State Park, and it's unbelievable. It's, look at this, sandy beaches. Already checked the water, it is warm. I'm talking like same as a swimming pool. We're about to go swimming, hang out, have a picnic. My mind is blown though, like how we didn't know about this place. So it shows you there are hidden gems right around the corner, probably from where all of you are living, that you don't know about. I feel like we've been here like 10 times and not known about this. So already, I know this is gonna be a regular spot for us. Okay, I'm going swimming. We've had lunch, said goodbye to Raya's friends, and we're at the playground now, and Navi is a complete nutcase. She is...
She's a classic second child. I keep sending Louis reels of like dad in the playground, you know, really high ledge, and the firstborn's like trying to go but kind of nervous, and then she steps away for a second, the secondborn runs up and just jumps. Zero hesitation.
She just went down head first, no hesitation, just crawled and just bombed down the slide. Classic.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Dada.
Wow, yes!
Good job.
What house would you say Navi's in?
Well, she's wearing blue, so
Is that Ravenclaw?
yeah. No, I think she's a
Hufflepuff.
I think he's a Ravenclaw. No, I think she's a Gryffindor.
Oh, okay.
I think Neo's a Ravenclaw.
It's not a very slidey slide, is it?
Tell me if you would have guessed this, but I think we have a Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and I think you're a Gryffindor as well.
Yeah.
But if anyone else out there has other ideas, let me know. And tell me, if for your families, do you have like a similar breakdown where people are in different houses? Do you think there's a family where like all of them would be in one house? I don't know.
Yeah. Or each member's a different house.
That's fun. I think that's more likely than like everyone has the same personality, you know? But I want to hear from you guys. Hello everyone. It is Monday. I have opened the boutique. And it's a very, very rainy day, unfortunately. So Mondays are usually a little bit quieter anyway, but especially because of the rain, people aren't really walking around. It's probably gonna be very quiet today. However, exciting thing has happened. 2 boxes have just arrived from Italy. So I don't actually know if I've ever vlogged this, but before I had kids, I would actually go with my mom to Italy. I've gone with her a few times to shop for the clothes. So there's like this whole wholesale, almost like an outdoor shopping mall. It's huge, and there's so many little boutiques where different manufacturers, designers have basically like samples of everything that they make, and then if you like something, you have to buy a set of it because it's wholesale. You can't just buy one. If you like a shirt, then it comes in a pack of like 2 small, 2 medium, 2 large, so you choose how many packs you want. Anyway, that's how my mom shops for everything. She literally goes around, and I've walked with her. We have walked for hours and hours up and down all the little streets, going to every single little boutique, and it really is like, we like one dress from one boutique, we like a couple things from here. It is very hard to figure out like exactly what you want, and it's different every time, and there might be something you loved last year and that designer didn't make it this year. So anyway, she basically has to go to Italy a few times a year to do this whole process and hand select all the different things. She does it before each big season change. So she went in April to get a ton of summer stuff. Already she sold out of a lot of the things, so she's had to reorder more. But because of that, what I just said, where you get like one thing here, one thing here, it's hard to order from those places. There's a few places where we like a lot of things. So a few like linen manufacturers and stuff that have a lot of stuff. Anyway, they just sent her a ton of photos the other day of what they have in stock, and then she picked a bunch out, and I helped her. We were like going through and like, okay, we like that dress, here's all the colors it comes in, which one do we want, how many. So that's what these are. They've just arrived, and I'm so excited because I helped order them. So I'm gonna now take them out, have a look through everything, start hanging stuff on hangers, steaming, pricing, putting out the new things. Okay, pause on the opening of the boxes because people came in, it got busy, and then we now have had to rush to a town nearby called Kingston for some appointments. But before the appointments, you have a bit of time. We're going into a Marshall's. If you know, you know. Louis is like revamping his whole style, so we're gonna see if they have some shirts for him in here, maybe some linen shorts. Let's see.
Okay, I found a shirt. It's looking good. I'm getting my whole summer wardrobe. And because we live in an endless summer, that means my whole wardrobe. Well, yeah, baby. Does it look good?
Yeah.
I don't think it's in my colour palette.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. So this was a yes?
I think it's a yes.
Okay. What do you think, guys?
Wait, let me see.
We have 2 of 2. I think this might be my jam.
I think so, and it matches your shoes perfectly.
Oh yeah. The vest is throwing me off a little bit, but got another one.
What do we think of Louis' new fashion sense? I like it.
Well, this is what I realised. As you can tell, I don't like wearing t-shirts. I like wearing tank tops, vests, or shirts.
Like airy
shirts.
Airy
I mean, some of these are quite thick material, but I'd much rather wear these than t-shirts. Okay. Yeah, it's not uncomfortable. It is thick.
I just think it's such a cool design.
I do like it.
Navy,
I think I'm just more...
greens, and
Yeah, that ain't me. Found another one. I think I've got like 5 shirts here. This is great. Raya is getting her nails done, getting a wax, and I'm getting lunch with the kids. Check this out. We have 2 sandwiches. We have tempeh Reuben with sauerkraut, and then we have a vegan BLT, which they called a TLT because the bacon is actually tempeh. And then I got Navi's nice little pouch, and she's eating a cucumber. And then for dessert, we got a banana vegan muffin, which was accidentally squished. I think Navi sat on it. And a vegan chocolate chip cookie. Tuck in, guys. We've had lunch. We found this drop-in centre for kids, like a little play. I don't know what they call it in the US. I think it's like daycare, but it's basically like a drop-in. I can hang around, the kids can play. It's like an indoor playground because it's raining right now.
Which one's your favorite down there?
This one.
Navi. She loves it. Do you love it?
One thing that's been really cool is seeing how quickly all of these printed creations have become part of everyday life. Neo loves his toys, and we've also started finding loads of practical uses as well, like little organisers, storage solutions, and useful accessories for travel and camera gear. I have so many saved videos of useful items people have created and often provide the 3D printable files open source for anyone to download for free. The other day I damaged the end of one of my camera lenses, and immediately it got me thinking about all the possibilities for creating custom lens caps, protective covers, or little accessories that would otherwise be difficult to find. The plan is we're going to ship a few things down to Costa Rica from New York later this year so we can get this printer down to our new house. This is going to be so useful to have down there because there are a lot of things that are really hard to find out there and could take weeks or even months to ship out. So being able to make replacement parts or things that we need will be amazing. Another thing I love is that 1 minute we're using it to bring Neo's imagination to life and create fun toys together as a family, and the next we're solving practical everyday problems. So whether it's toys, travel accessories, organisers, storage solutions, camera gear, house projects, all random ideas that pop into our heads, it's quickly becoming one of those tools that keeps finding new uses. I honestly think that once we get this set up in Costa Rica, we're going to use it constantly. It becomes less about owning a 3D printer and more about having the freedom to create exactly what you need whenever you need it. So thanks again for Bamboo for supporting us. And like I said before, if you want to check out the Bamboo Lab P2S, check the link in the description.
I'm back. It is the next day and it's officially time to open the boxes. Actually, my mom's already opened one that was just full of skirts because she couldn't wait. I'm so happy I'm actually here to see this stuff opened because I helped my mom pick them out. Ooh, more of these. The short ones. Cute. These have done very well. We have them in 3 different lengths, and these are more colors. We don't have them maroon. These are all backups of other colors. People love these, so yes, amazing. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh, this color. This is the long one. I'm obsessed with this color. What are those? What are these? Maroon. Oh, perfect. So we've already started ordering colors that can go more into the fall. These are like the best easy throw on. Wow, so many. Green and orange. Okay. Look at this pink. Oh, look at that. Wow, so many. Okay, and there's one other style in here. Oh yeah, these tops are also doing very well. This is all linen, Italian linen. The tie on the side. We'll love those. Got a few different colors. What's this? It is oh yeah, and then these are also. I actually might take one of these. The little tie in the front. These are really cute. Okay, whole front tie. Nah. We have one more style here. Oh, okay, slightly different side tie vibe with the sleeves. Very exciting. Guys, we are at the free library. We're literally leaving tomorrow. I was like, let me just go take a quick look. So as you know, with the school bus, I want to call it the Magic School Bus, and I've been trying to thrift the Magic School Bus books, the classic ones, and they're so expensive, like $5 each. I was trying to figure out, look at how many I just found in here for free. The Magic School Bus. We're definitely bringing these out to Costa Rica. Are you kidding me? We're putting them in the bus. This is so... Another one. Oh my gosh.
You hit the jackpot.
Literally could not have found a better... Are you kidding me? You ready, Libby?
I'm ready.
See what I found in the free library? Yes.
No way.
I told you I was looking for these online, secondhand.
And you found them in the free library?
Yes, all of them. Unbelievable. How
Jackpot.
cool. In the school bus. We're going to have a Magic School Bus bus. Yeah. Hello, guys. I honestly have no idea what we've vlogged so far this past week or so. We've obviously been having a lot of family time. We saw my friend and tried not to film too much there, but Today is a very special day. It is the 8th of July and it is our anniversary. It's the main anniversary we celebrate because we got married in April, but by the time we got married, we'd already been together for 7 years.
I know, that was
something.
4 years ago. We're not 4 years into
Exactly. I'm not restarting the count. So today, on the 8th of July, 11 years ago, was the day that we like officially started dating. And to me, this is our day. Like, we've been together for 11 years. So that's what I'm celebrating.
Yeah.
But last night we had a date and we started reminiscing and started watching some videos back from the years we've had together, and it was so much fun. And I was kind of saying, why don't we sit with the camera and reminisce and show some of these videos, because some of you, I read the comments, and some of you have been watching us from the beginning, from when we first met, but a lot of you have not. So you may have never seen any of this. You may not even know that we used to do this. So anyway, I thought it'd be interesting.
Yeah. So, by the way, we have so many YouTube channels. I think we have at least four channels between us, but
Yeah, we do.
obviously our main active one, this one, Raya and Louie. I've got my channel. Raya might start uploading to hers again, but a lot of these videos are sprinkled. Our history is sprinkled throughout the old videos.
Before we
old
started
channels.
this channel, Louie had his channel for how many years? 14 years?
Yeah, 14 years.
So his channel's like the original channel, and he was basically the biggest travel vlogger back then. He was making daily videos. You may not know any of this, but yeah, Fun for Louie was his channel for a very long time. When we met, that's what he was doing. He was traveling full time, making YouTube videos.
The moment we met is on a daily vlog, like on the camera.
Yeah.
Again, we've shared this before, but we've got
And
new,
we'll link some
new
videos,
audience.
like we made a whole video just about how we met and sharing all of that. So we'll
Yeah.
link that down below if you missed any of this. But anyway, and then I started my channel. So after we met, I went to college. I graduated college a year before we met, and I studied anthropology and journalism in college. No idea what I wanted to do, except that I love to travel, I love to tell stories. I remember thinking like, oh, maybe I could work for National Geographic and do like travel journalism. And then I met Louie, and he was one of the first people actually doing this, and YouTube was just starting out really back then as a job. And I was like, you get to travel and make videos and tell stories. Like, that is my dream. So he's basically like, why don't you start a channel? So I
Yeah.
did. So I had my own channel for years, and we both made full-time incomes from our own separate channels. And yeah, so anyway, we have a long history. We have many, many videos. And I started out by sharing, let's see.
The reason this whole conversation started last night was that we were saying, this is such a unique chapter, a beautiful, amazing chapter we're in, but we were kind of like nostalgically being like, oh, those days, like 10 years ago was like the prime, that year, 2016,
Yeah.
and the years in either side, but 2016 was just amazing, like the amount of travel we did, and like we are planning and are now starting to travel again with the kids. It's going to look very different, but it was like so interesting comparing the chapters and being like, wow, we lived like an entire lifetime in a couple of years. It was just like incredible.
This has been the craziest year of travel for me.
So this was just Raya's video roundup
6 continents in 1 year.
back in the daily vlogging days. And what I thought was cool about when we watched this last night, quite a few of these trips are like solo trips you went on.
Back then, so this is when obviously we just started dating, and we were kind of doing 2 months traveling together, 1 month apart. It just kind of worked out that way with like us getting different jobs and stuff. And we worked with so many hotels, tourism boards. I mean, it really, back then, you were the biggest travel influencer, but also there was only a handful of us doing
Yeah.
this. So
and there's like quite a lot of people
yeah,
in these
that's
videos.
basically everyone.
literally.
Vaga Brothers, yeah,
Nadine.
Nadine, Kristen, and Sia, who we
Yeah.
obviously are still in Alegria with. So it's so
This
fun.
trip was really cool. The Peru trip was loads of YouTubers, not even just travel YouTubers, but I just saw some of it. Wow. Nick and Ange,
Yeah.
those of you that used to watch the videos back in the day.
It's just crazy to think
Legends.
about our relationship back then. Obviously, there was a lot behind the scenes that we didn't vlog with us getting to know each other and like figuring out if we, we're gonna work out together. But the amount of fun we had, the road trips, the friends, it was just, I was saying, I feel like it was basically my whole 20s and Louie's whole 30s, because he's 9.5 years older than me. I feel like we did it right. Like we lived it to the fullest, and we saw
It's-
as many places as we could, and
It's just so fun watching it back as well, because I'm just like, wow, like it's easy to forget how much we did. And this is
Yeah.
just 1 year, like this video.
Yeah.
It's like, it was non-stop as well, in a beautiful way. It was just jetting from one country to the next, doing the most epic things, literally like monkeys in Bali. We were like helicopters in Canada, and it was...
Taiwan was my first big travel job. That was so exciting. I worked with the tourism board there. The Maldives.
Oh my goodness. And I'm really excited to revisit a lot of these destinations with the kids. Like when they're old enough, I think Neo's at that age now where like he can really start like valuing experiences and seeing things and asking questions and like starting to take in a bit of like what we're doing.
Yeah. And I've had people ask me like, why do you want to travel so much with the kids when they're too young to remember it? But I know that all these experiences are gonna shape who they are. As you can see, again, maybe you didn't know this is such a big part of who we are, and our history is traveling and learning about each other in the context of all these different cultures and places. So I'm really excited to bring the kids along to all of that. Okay, I made a video for our 3-year anniversary. It's so cute now because 3 years feels so short. Now that we've been together for 11 years and it feels like many lifetimes. But anyway, this is a little video from our 3-year anniversary. Also, my voice sounds very different. We were just babies back then, but enjoy. This is only like a minute long.
I can't believe it's been 3 years. I could have never imagined what crazy path my life would take after you became a part of it. I love how much of our story's been captured on camera, too. From the moment that we met, our first trip together, the time we spent getting to know each other, pretending we were just friends, the months we spent actually dating and still pretending that we were just friends, the New Year's kiss that gave everything away, all 35 countries that we explored together across 6 continents. I am so grateful for this life that we've built together, for all the dreams that we share and all the ones we don't but fully support each other with. I'm grateful for the community we've been building, and I'm excited to see what's ahead for us. You are one of the most hardworking and inspiring people I know. You have the biggest heart and you care so much about everyone and everything around you. I truly am the best version of myself when I'm with you. Thank you. Thank you for showing me the world. Thank you for opening your heart up to me. I love you, boyfriend. Happy anniversary.
Oh wait, I've left Raya without an umbrella. Okay, Will's got her.
Okay, quick story. That was from when Louis came to visit me with a bunch of his friends. This is like very early stages. This is only the second time we met, basically, was that trip. And sparks were flying, things were happening. Anyway, then there's this one clip where Louis was like, oh no, it's raining, I gotta go give Ryan an umbrella. And
I was gonna step in as like the hero, as like the knight shining on.
But our friend Will just happened to be next to me and like he obviously didn't know Louis was coming. Anyway, he stepped in right before. He's like, oh, okay, Will's got her. And we've just joked about that. And then there were rumors me and Will were dating. It was hilarious. It's so nice to look back on this because in this stage of life, we are so wrapped up in like
the day, like I can't think beyond
exactly.
even the moment. Like we're very present, but often that present is just pure chaos with the kids, which is this beautiful chaos, but it's like we can't think beyond.
No, and I feel like I know that our relationship is the core of our family. However, that's just not our priority right now. Like we are 24/7 with the kids. They both need us physically and emotionally 24/7, both of us. So we just don't really get time to be together, and
it doesn't happen naturally.
Yes, and obviously we love each other so much, and our love has grown in so many ways because, you know, of what we're doing together. I couldn't imagine doing this with anyone else, but it's so fun to watch us back then when our love was like the most important thing in our life, and we were just like in it. That first like beginning of a new love is just so. That's all you think about. That's all you're doing. Like, you know, if we were apart, we were texting each other 24/7 nonstop. And yeah, it's just really nice to look back on it.
Yeah. And we are trying to figure out, and it'd be interesting for those of you in relationships with small kids or have done decades of marriage, like how do you figure out those times where you don't feel as connected because you haven't been able to prioritize each other? And I've heard from other friends, like it's one of the most challenging times in their marriages, young kids, you don't get much time. Like Yesterday was so beautiful. I'm thank you so much for organising that. Raya like booked a hotel down the road. We just got most of the day away whilst Raya's mum and sister looked after the kids, and we just watched movies, cuddled in bed, had takeout. It was like a breather from just the intensity of parenting and all the kind of extra, responsibilities we have nowadays. But yeah, I'd love to know how people manage to carve out time for each other, because I really want to. But like Raya said, it just doesn't naturally become, if you're trying to prioritize stuff throughout the day, it unfortunately drops to the bottom, and then we're taking each other for granted. But I think it does slowly, I don't want to say damage the relationship, but it definitely it's like you have to water a plant for it to grow, right? And if we're not watering our relationship, it's gonna just wither a little bit. I'm not worried about us, but it's just...
But yeah, I think you were saying we often don't have patience for each other because we've used it all up on the kids, and so we will snap about little things that in reality we should not have been snapping about, and just things like that.
And also working together, we're with each other 24 hours a day. We're working together. We're trying to do huge projects like build this house in Costa Rica. We're trying to parent together.
And what you guys don't see, what we don't vlog, is all the behind the scenes admin. Yeah, so much of the day, Louie's oh, I just got an email about this job. What date should we do this? What about this edit? And then obviously
the guys are messaging about the house in Costa Rica.
Exactly.
We need to sort this out.
We need to pick a sample right now. And I'm I'm changing a diaper. It's just...
I just had to
so crazy.
Add in credentials for our builder and architect to get into Alegria, and I had to download an app and just the most boring stuff. But
there's 20 to 50 of those that happen a day.
And
those moments.
It's all on my to-do list, and then we just...
One thing I'm thinking is when we get back to Costa Rica after this big stint of travel, I think we should set up regular childcare, which we've never done. Obviously in the UK, we lived close to Louie's parents. We did put Neo into nursery a couple days a week for a short amount of time when Navi was first born, but he did not like that, so that didn't go very well. But honestly, I think just having one of the older girls in the community just come over and babysit, and we'll be in the house, we'll just be working, or maybe even sometimes actually hanging out. But I think having that time that we know we can relax and we can get work done, but also we need to prioritize us and just doing fun stuff together. Basically, back when we were doing this, when we were making these epic travel videos, which by the way, we were looking back, we're we made really amazing travel videos. We were also uploading on Instagram. And back then, Instagram was a photo platform. It was not, there were no reels, there were no stories. It was just photos. And
people would come up to me and be like, oh, you're that photographer?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But we were on it. We were posting a photo every day, and they were really good photos. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
They hold up now. They're just
And I'm so proud of us and how hard we worked, but I'm so happy we have all these memories. Yeah, we were looking yesterday and we just couldn't believe, first of all, the quality of content that we had back then.
Because nowadays, let me just add, I don't like Instagram. I'm just going to throw it out there. Hot take. For those of you that are maybe older millennials like me, I used to collect all of my photographs in albums on Facebook, tag all my friends. It was a great place. Then Instagram came along and you could start uploading the best photos and tag your friends. And it was this brilliant place for us to snapshot photos of where we'd been around the world, just beautiful photos, we'll show you. But now it's not just a video app. Now it's become this really formulaic, you have to create this specific style of reels with engagement and subtitles and voiceovers and all this stuff to kind of play the game and get into the algorithm to even get your kind of followers to see your content and to engage with it. And it's the whole, and I'm not complaining, I'm not saying it's even Instagram's fault, it's just the way the world's been, but I'm just reminiscent and nostalgic and sad that it's moved really far away from this beautiful photo sharing app that it used to be, and now it's jumping through all these hoops that are constantly changing to create content that can be engaging for people to click on. But I'm just I just want a photo sharing app again. So this was still quite, I would say this is past our peak travel time, because this is once we'd moved to LA as well. Yeah. Still
this photo destroyed my Instagram. I posted it a few times because it's just...
This is us.
Killed it.
Yeah, in Cape Town.
People loved us kissing.
We are in Cape Town.
Yeah.
I think this is Lion's Head.
Yeah.
Or is it Table Mountain? But either way, we're
It's Lion's Head, yeah.
You're looking down over Cape Town.
Yeah.
And yes, these photos are kind of curated. They're not all like...
Yeah, it was like a bit posy. You know, I had my swishy skirts and...
But these are the photos you want to look back on. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, candid photos are cool, and we got tons of those on our iPhone. But these high quality photos that you want to frame, or you want to put in an album, or you want to show your kids or your grandkids in the future, like we had years of just bangers.
I want to show... I know this is not us, but this is probably one of my favorite photos. This was an actual candid moment. This was not posed at all. Me and my friend Dakota, we were in Morocco, like learning how to make bread from these Moroccan women. And anyway, this is a real travel photo, and I'm so grateful that I think the reality is we don't take that many photos now. We obviously take tons of photos of the kids, but like beautiful photos like this, we don't take anymore. And I think because Instagram was what it was, we went out of our way to take beautiful photos. So I'm really grateful to have all of these memories, basically. But let's go.
I'm down to try it. I'm down to try and upload photos to Instagram again, but Egypt.
I know. Oh, this photo.
We
good.
have printed and framed some of these
Yeah.
that we've like had up, and I want to again.
Whoa, this is a big one for me.
50k likes.
50,000 likes on a photo. I could never get anything like that now.
Not that it's all about the likes, but it's an indicator of the time. Like there's some kind of reward as you upload onto a platform, like how many views you're getting, how many likes. It just feels like, oh cool, we're succeeding, we're doing something. Oh, it's so nice to look back.
This one.
And it's a shame that for maybe the last 5 years we don't have the same collection of. I think we've got quite a few that I've just never posted, but maybe we should start doing photo dumps of like our lives.
I mean, we do have so many photos of the kids, and they're more candid, which I think makes more sense again for the stage of life we're in. But
we're not going to get like the kids to pose and stuff.
no, obviously not.
I think as we start traveling with the kids, and obviously like we're going to be doing work with tourism boards, I think we can start collecting some beautiful photos of us traveling together, like standing in front of the pyramids, and that's just so simple. We're just literally just standing by some trees.
Yeah. People loved us.
Yeah.
I feel like our relationship, and honestly, I'm not gonna say we exploited it, because this is generally what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like, none of this was fake at all. We literally were just kissing all the time because we were just started dating. So anyway, this is just a little throwback. Please let me know how many of you remember these photos, were around back then, and how many of you had no idea that this was a part of our chapter. I'd love to know.
It just makes me smile and beam when I look back.
Oh, this is one of my favorite photos.
I also think that when we look back at this chapter, we're also going to be smiling and beaming, but maybe for both of us, we're like super nostalgic. So last night we literally spent hours going through the old Instagrams and just remembering. I think that's the other thing. Each one of these photos holds these beautiful memories for us.
Exactly.
And it's just one, what's that phrase? Like a photo is more than 1,000 words. A picture is worth more than 1,000 words. I think that's what it is. But I think it really is true, because it's just like floods of memories come back.
Yeah, like this photo is beautiful on its own. And all I can remember is that we made a friend who flew a helicopter.
Bradley.
And we flew a helicopter in Canada, and we landed up here.
At the top of a mountain.
And we took this photo. So it's like, again, like the crazy adventures and just epic stories we have from.
And I also think like we've
then.
got hours and hours and hours and literally thousands of hours of vlogs that we could watch, but it's like we could watch the vlog from that day, but there's something beautiful about just being able to look at the image and having this flood of memories about it. So anyway, we're not complaining in any way. It's more just like reminiscing about this whole chapter of our life, like not just like that we were posting photos on Instagram, but just that we were doing all this. And I'm like, obviously we've had this few years of really being like a lot more settled, like having the kids, like that first, when Neo was born, we were in Brighton for like 9 months without any travel or more.
Yeah, because I couldn't travel, they took my passports.
So I feel like now that we're gearing up and starting to booking travel jobs and like do all this again, it's like it's just got us thinking like, wow, like we've already done so much, and I can't wait to start this whole new chapter, like traveling with the kids. And so exciting.
I know.
And thanks for those of you that have been like watching and following our content for years, and just sticking around, because it has been like, we have been doing all these different chapters, like LA, that was like, we slowed our travel right down in LA. It was like focus on,
obviously COVID happened as well, but
so it went from this like nomadic, just pure adventure, non-stop,
different country every week.
Then it's like we were really missing community. We kind of settled in LA with some friends, had this beautiful spiritual awakening, unbelievable, best sense of community I've ever felt. And then from there we kind of went nomadic again.
That's where maybe a lot of you found us, is moving into the bus and then the van in Europe.
That's kind of when our channel started going, our couples channel.
So
and then, then we were kind of gearing up to do a bit more travel, Costa Rica, and then got pregnant quite quickly after our wedding, and then kind of settled down for the first time in Brighton. And that's been a whole beautiful chapter.
Perfect for the time. I'm so glad we had a base. That house was beautiful. The community was beautiful. We were on the beach. It was the best place to have our 2 children. But because we were paying rent, a lot of rent on that house, I feel like we didn't feel like the freedom to just travel. And obviously we were leaving for months every winter already. So then when we got back to the UK, we kind of like settled in for the rest of the year, which again was great for the time. But now we are not paying rent. This last month was the first time we haven't paid rent in 3.5 years, basically. And so now I feel that freedom that we can actually go anywhere. And we're trying to like get some of our contacts back from back in the days, trying to contact hotels and tourism boards and see, like, we want to establish ourselves as the travel family again now. So.
And I think it's the most amazing gift to give our kids, like this ability to travel the world with, like, we can make an income from it whilst we're doing it, so we don't have to like leave our kids in childcare and nursery and all of that to go and earn money. Like, we can do it all together. And it's always like finding the right balance, but I just think this next chapter of being able to travel and show the kids the world and do it together is just going to be so beautiful. Right, we've got lots of packing to do.
We're flying tomorrow. We're going to go pack now. And thank you for joining this adventure.
Yeah, we're so grateful.
Yeah, we love you guys, and we love each other.
Yeah.
Happy 11 years. I can't believe it. It's crazy. Okay, see you soon.